Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Crusader Kings Free: A Game of Thrones, The Clash of Kings, or The War of the Five Kings. Whatever title I end up going with. We are playing as Robb Stark in a mod that unlocks a bunch of very unfinished bookmarks. So it's not exactly stable. There will be a link in the description if you want to check it out, but it might crash a lot and it might run like hell, like really badly. So yeah, whether or not you want to give it a try or not is up to you. Your call, really. But I'm doing a bunch of one-shots kind of vibe. So I want to do the War of the Five Kings. We'll play through Robb and get vengeance for Eddard Stark's murder and bring justice upon Joffrey Baratheon's head, or Joffrey Water's head, as it were. He has married Margaery Tyrell, bringing the Reach into the war. The good news is the Greyjoys have decided to attack the Baratheons for once, rather than attacking us. I don't know why, they just have. Stannis Baratheon has murdered his brother, Renly, and is pushing his claim on the throne. The Dornish are staying in the sand and their mud huts, and they're staying down there. And Mance Rayder is beyond the wall. But we are playing as Robb Stark. I have marched south. I have lifted the siege at Riverrun, taking Jaime Lannister hostage, freeing the Riverlands from the tyranny, and being crowned as king in the north. And our first order of business, lads, is bringing Robert Arryn into the fold. Because he's my cousin, and I will be damned if the Knights of the Vale stay in the Vale. So, what we can do, because for some reason Sansa has made a miraculous escape from King's Landing, if some stuff doesn't look finished, it's because it isn't. This is not meant to be being played right now, so yeah. It's a mod, but as far as I know, the modder didn't make any of this. This is just stuff that exists as unfinished bookmarks in the actual game files. So it's not meant to be played, really. But we're doing it anyway. This is why certain stuff doesn't make any damn sense. But I will do a marriage between Sansa and Robert Arryn. That will bring the Vale into the fold. Get us an alliance with those lads. Also, Robb will marry Rosalind Frey, because we know what happens when he doesn't. Robb should really have red hair. I guess that counts as red, kind of. Yeah, it kind of looks like his mother's hair. But yeah, Rosalind Frey marries Robb and becomes queen in the north, because we know what happens when that doesn't go according to plan. We will hopefully get the Arryns to come in and join us in the Independence War as soon as Robb rallies the men. I will get a bunch of coin from them to do that. Hoster Tully has died. Edmure sides with us, naturally. I will call the Arryns into the war. You will come help me, cousin, damn you. I will not allow you to sit in the Vale and just do nothing. I'm gonna march on the capital. Robert is joining me, so the Arryns will march down from the Bloody Gate and come join up with us. I hope. Let's go to the inn at the crossroads, actually. We'll join up with the Arryn forces. And I'm hoping we have enough men to actually win this. I mean, Stannis is technically attacking them, as well as everybody else, and the Arryns are with us, so we now have, alright, 20, 30, 40, like 45k, which is bad. Because they do have to deal with Stannis, and they have to deal with Greyjoy as well. So if we kind of let them fight amongst themselves a little bit, we should be able to pull this off. So yeah, this is the Stark timeline, lads, where everything just goes well, hopefully. The Arryns have joined us. My cousin is not being a whiny little bugger and staying in the Vale. Robb has not broke his truce to the phrase, so we will march on King's Landing. We lose a couple of troops doing it, but we march straight on the Red Keep. We have like 45k men laying siege to the Red Keep while the Baratheons kill each other. There are 40,000 Tyrells, though, up north. Viserys' invasion hole! King Viserys, a Targaryen claimant, has landed at the Lordship of Old Harbour. I think it's in the Vale. 10,000 men under the command of Harry of the Golden Company, in memory of Aegon the Conqueror. Perhaps this could be advantageous. Where have they landed? They've landed just north. Okay. I was wrong about the Vale. Close, though. Rosalind is pregnant. Excellent stuff. Apparently she's pregnant 3 times. Robb's really, really quick about that. Honestly, there's like a lot of dudes coming down south. I'm slightly more concerned about that. Where did the Vale go? Robert, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in the war, my man. Why is the Vale... The Vale has abandoned me. What madness is this? The Vale has literally abandoned me. Okay, well, here comes the Lannisters. They're turning around. They are turning around, boys. You want 200 gold, Frey, to join my war? You dick. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Arryns, but they've left. They have left me. My cousin has abandoned me. Thankfully, the Lannisters and the Tyrells don't seem to be that bothered about my existence. They seem somewhat content. We have a son! Prince Ryan. No. Prince Eddard. Prince Eddard Stark is born. That's... The Martells are up here. Why are the Martells involved? What are the Martells doing? Oh, they're attacking King Joffrey and Viserys Targaryens. Okay, yeah, they're siding with the Targaryens. Now, the Greyjoys have gotten their asses kicked. Targaryens appear to be kicking everybody else's ass, and Robb is still laying siege to the Red Keep. That's why the Lannisters and the Tyrells haven't gone for me, because they need to deal with the Targaryens. So we're just gonna go swoop into King's Landing, take them all hostage and execute a bunch of people, and then be done, pretty much. Right? What could possibly go wrong there? I'm really hoping that the Targaryens just keep them all busy. Yeah, they're running around King's Landing, but they're not actually doing anything about it. Because there's like 56,000 Targaryen forces up in the Crown Lands that are just chilling. And the Baratheons don't know what to do about it. As long as they don't come get me. Question of what? Has Frey cheated on me? There's no way she has. She's cheated on me 3 times, lads. We'll look into this matter discreetly. If Rosalind's cheated on me, I'm gonna be pissed. There's 25k frickin' high towers outside of the thing. Of course I trusted you. Well, she doesn't like me anymore because 3 times I've had to ask her that. We have almost taken the Red Keep, lads. We've almost taken the Red Keep. I don't know what happened to the Arryns. They're being little bastards. I've won! The Targaryens beat the hell out of the Baratheons so they couldn't do anything to stop me, and then I proceeded to just take everything. So, I have won. I have actually won. We marched on the Red Keep. The Baratheons didn't have the forces to do anything about me because they were too busy dealing with the Targaryens. And for some reason, sections of the Crown Lands have joined the North. I don't know why, but they have. So, Robb Stark has marched on the capital, taken the Red Keep while the Targaryens and the Baratheons butted heads, and we have seized the illegitimate spawn of Cersei and Jaime Lannister. Which means the first order of business, lads, is to remove their stain from the face of Westeros. By burning them all at the stake, apparently. Tyrion is actually being captured by Doran Martell. We have Cersei, though. They're all viewed as tyrants, so I can kill the lot of them. And Robb Stark will cut the head off of Joffrey Waters and avenge his father. Yeah, it said the war is no longer valid, but I'm still king, so fuck you. Honestly, I don't think Robb would necessarily kill Tommen. He's just a boy. I will release Marjorie on the condition that she joins my court. She's gonna be Robb's side piece. Brandon the Cripple gets Marjorie. I mean, Robb is already married, and his wife is... Robb wouldn't have a side piece, it's fine. Brandon can get Marjorie. The Iron Throne can do whatever the hell it wants. Tywin is currently the regent, because we're just going to basically leave. Yeah, a rival feud has broke out between Lannisters and the Starks, which is fine. Because fuck 'em. And I will challenge Tywin for ice, lads, to get ice back. Me and Tywin will meet, lads, in King's Landing before we leave. I will meet with Tywin Lannister, and for the brief moment I pace myself. With a sudden crash, Tywin pulls back every bow. You'll never break my guard. So the floor with you. Nah, he defeated me. Son of a bitch. Alright. Robb and the Northern armies will return home victorious, having gained our independence, lads. All on a day's work. And having executed a bunch of Lannisters, you know. We spared the kids. We spared the kids, though. Primarily just, you know, Tommen and Marcella. We have no reason to kill them. I don't think Robb would, necessarily. He'd probably keep them, just to avoid them. You know, if you attack the North, we'll kill the kids. Kind of a... They're now my wards, pretty much. I do really feel like killing them all. That's the thing. I do genuinely feel like executing all of them. Like, Robb is way more ruthless than everything. It's so tempting to be ruthless as all hell, lads, and just murder them all. Robb just goes to the capital while everyone's fighting, drags the bastards from the Iron Throne, and kills them all, and then leaves. Refuses to elaborate, lads. The Chad in the North. The Chad in the North! Screw it, we're killing them all. The Chad in the North, boys. The Chad in the North. That puts Stannis in control after that, actually. Yeah, screw it. The Chad in the North! The Chad in the North! As the Chad in the North returns to the North, Balon Greyjoy has once again declared himself King of the Iron Island, and also Tywin has risen up in rebellion for independence against the reign of Stannis. Considering that I just murdered all of his people, that's probably understandable. We leave it for now and let the Rock become independent, and I don't want to, like, jinx their chances of winning. So we might lay off for now. Let Tywin become King of the Rock. Because the weaker the Iron Throne is, the better it is for the North. Robert Arryn has declared himself King of the Mountain and the Vale, by the way. So the Vale is independent. The Iron Islands are independent. And the rest of the south of Westeros is fighting amongst itself. What is Tyrell doing, actually? I've made Bran the Lord of Harrenhal, by the way. And the Targaryens are still down this... Oh, they've won, actually. Viserys has won. Viserys, the bigger king, is now in charge. I definitely should have attacked Tywin. Rosalind's pregnant again. Robb is enjoying his newfound victory. She seems to get pregnant 3 times every time it happens. Eddard died and Thingamajig died. At least Harry and Karstark lived. So the North is independent, which is lovely. So is the Mountain of the Vale and the Iron Islands. Basically everything north of the Riverlands is free. And for whatever reason, it appears the Lannisters bent the knee after the Targaryens arrived. Wait, what? What happened to Bran? Brandon! He died under mysterious circumstances! What happened to the Tyrell girl? Did she run away? No, I've still got her. Alright, well, my uncle Edmure needs it. No, he doesn't. He's imprisoned. By Viserys. How the hell did that happen? Also, what? Well, no, for a second I thought, I'll pay his ransom. Why were you imprisoned by the Targaryen, uncle? What happened? Was it the ghosts of Harrenhal that murdered Bran? Do we dare give it to Rickon? Lyanna Mormont, she'll be a bit older, but Rickon can, marry a Mormont, that's fine. I was going to give it to Bran, but I'm kind of scared to give it to Rickon now. I have a daughter, which we will name Arya, because I'm assuming that because Arya is missing, the assumption is that she's dead. The Lannisters killed her, which is probably what made Robb snap and become the Chad in the North by murdering everybody. Yeah, it's very strange to me. I mean, it's obviously none of this makes law sense anyway, but yeah, Tywin is somehow being kept alive by Viserys. You'd think Viserys would definitely try to arrest Tywin and bring him to justice. He killed his brother. You know, they deserve to die. It's Viserys. He's a lunatic, for Christ's sake. Honestly, yeah. Robb is going to legitimize Jon, I feel like. I mean, it was always Robb's plan, actually. I might have it that Jon is, like, freed from the Night's Watch by his brother and legitimized as a Stark. Since, you know, Brandon has mysteriously died. And Edmure is traveling somewhere. Traveling towards Winterfell for some reason. Ah, he's coming to bend the knee. To pay homage. Yeah, we might free Jon from the Night's Watch. Give him some lands and title, maybe. He can start a Cadet branch. Or, we can march south. And, declare him as Rhaegar's son, maybe. Install a favorable king on the Iron Throne, perhaps. As the Chad in the North, boys, we're gonna try to seduce Daenerys Targaryen. The Chad in the North! Also, we have another kid. Let me think. Brandon. We name him Brandon. My brother Brandon was murdered by the ghosts of Harrenhal. We will have another Brandon. Yeah, we're just seeing what happens, pretty much. It's just the AI being weird and the game not being a bookmark that we're really supposed to be playing is the fact that Stannis is also alive. Oh, wait, no. Is he not? I thought Stannis was. No, he was, but he just died under mysterious circumstances. So Shireen Baratheon is now the Lady of Dragonstone, and the Stormlands is Estamon. But yeah, Viserys didn't kill Stannis, and also hasn't killed Tywin. I can challenge him for the artifact, though. Yeah, better than to try to you. What? He defeated me. Screw you, I'm gonna go try bang the Targaryen girl. Chad in the North! Chad in the North! Chad in the North! I never gets old saying that. Chad in the North, boys. It was great, wasn't it? Yes, it's going well, lads. It's going well. We're in it. We're in. Well, we're getting in. Literally, we're getting in there. Johns, I am writing to all the lords of Westeros to let them know the truth that has been hidden for too long. Despite what you may have thought, I was in fact born of the union of Lyanna and Prince Rhaegar Dragonstone. I ask you and the rest of the realm to recognize this new reality and the implications it brings. Let it be known to all that Jon has been summoned to court under the protection of his grace until such a time as his heritage is demonstrated to not be a threat to the realm. Any lord or lady found aiding him to escape his summons shall be deemed a traitor to the realm and treated accordingly. Well, there's no way in hell we don't help Jon, right? After we bang Annie, at least. Yeah, he is actually in King's Landing, by the way. He's in the court of the king. Daenerys will be mine. It came all this way for me. Yes, I snuck into the Red Keep. The Chad in the North has snuck into the Red Keep. Can you just imagine? The King of the North, Robb Stark, has snuck into the Red Keep of King's Landing just to bang the Targaryen king's sister. I find Daenerys in a secluded garden. The ratty shirt I was donned, soon forgotten under the floor. Comes your lover. There you go. I bang Daenerys. I get in there, lads. I get in there. And I tell her I will come for you, literally, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna spirit John out of there, I think. Although I don't actually really think we have the forces necessary to do anything about John. For now, I guess he's just in the capital, and Viserys isn't doing anything about it. King Robb the Wise. The swollen belly. Aha. Daenerys is with child 3 times, apparently. Don't look at me, Rosalind. I'm king of the north. I was clearly in the north. That's where I belong. I did not. What did you think I did, sweetheart? Just went south, snuck into the King's Landing, and just banged the princess and then left? That's madness. No man could accomplish such a feat of heroism. Don't be ridiculous. At least Rickon hasn't been murdered by the ghosts of Harrenhal just yet. Shireen? Shireen is Queen of the Iron Throne now. Viserys died from a seizure, and Daenerys died in child. Shout in the north! We killed the Targaryen dynasty indirectly via seduction, I guess. The Targaryens are dead! Jon is the one true king! Jon is the one true king, lads! We need to get him out of there. Jon needs to get the hell out of there. Jon, are you still down there, dude? You need to get the hell out of there, man. Quickly. Okay, I'm gonna spirit Jon out of the capital, and we're going to bring him back into the north. And I will install him as the rightful king, boys. He is the rightful king.
This war is far from over.